What if you could bring your wildest ideas to life literally by just typing a sentence? Build me a city in the clouds with jelly bean trees and kangaroo librarians. Boom. Done. Welcome to the world of Google DeepMind's Genie 3, where imagination isn't just the limit, it's the building material. I'm Nissam, and today I'm taking you straight into this brand new game. No, world-changing technology. So stick around if you've ever dreamed, gamed, or wanted to boss around a robot kangaroo. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Picture this. You're sipping your coffee, staring out the window, and you think, the video shows a first-person perspective of someone navigating difficult terrain in the middle of a volcanic area. This is a real-world video shot from the perspective of a wheeled robot that needs to traverse across a terrain. Genie 3 doesn't just agree, it creates it. All you need is a text prompt, one line, and Genie 3 generates a completely explorable interactive 3D world, live and in high definition. Seriously, this thing cranks out up to several minutes of dynamic, video game quality visuals at 720p and 24 frames per second. But hang on. Nisam, how's that different from other AI tools that make pictures or little videos? Well, Genie 3 isn't generating a static video. You can actually explore and interact with the world. Walk around, poke at things, maybe even see what happens if you try to ride a pizza delivery cloud. It's not fixed, it's dynamic. And if you get bored, type a new prompt and zap. The whole world morphs on the fly with new weather, animals, buildings, or whatever your brain can come up with. So why does this matter? Because Genie 3 isn't just a toy. It's a leap towards artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Hear me out. Before Genie 3, most smart systems could only operate in set environments, like chess or Go. Genie 3 throws those training wheels in the recycling bin. It builds worlds so lifelike, so complex, that AI agents, think robots, self-driving cars, digital assistants, can use Genie 3 to learn, train, and react just like they would in the real, unpredictable world. Let's say you want to train a robot butler to deal with spilled juice, flying cats, or your 5-year-old's birthday chaos. With Genie, you can. Virtual simulations of real-life messiness mean robots and digital agents can practice, mess up, and learn, all without rampaging through your living room. Now I know what you're thinking. Nissam, what happens if the AI gets too good and books my vacation to Mars by accident? Relax, we're not there yet. But the big idea is giving AI the freedom to learn, adapt, and make choices, graduating from assistant to partner. Imagine digital coworkers that can strategize, prioritize, and execute entire plans without you spelling out every little step. All right, pumped as I am, let's park the hype train for a sec. Genie 3 isn't perfect. First, it's still in research preview, so unless you moonlight as a DeepMind scientist, you can't download it tonight and make a virtual taco farm just yet. Second, Genie 3 can only produce a few minutes of world at a time. It remembers what it generated earlier, which helps keep things consistent, so your flying cat won't suddenly turn into a toaster. But we're far from infinite universes on tap. Plus, keeping these worlds physically consistent, making sure the laws of physics don't go totally bonkers, remains a gnarly challenge. And like all powerful tools, there's the big topic of responsibility. What guidelines and restrictions should shape the creation and use of these virtual worlds? More on that in a moment. Here's where things get serious, but still friendly. Genie 3's superpower is transformative, but that means DeepMind has to be extra careful. They're focus building safeguards to stop misuse, ensure user safety, and make sure these wild new worlds don't turn into virtual free-for-alls. Every Genie needs some ground rules, right? If AI agents are training in these playgrounds, we have to think about how their virtual behavior will translate to real-world action. And who's steering the ship when decisions get complicated? DeepMind is inviting researchers, ethicists, and everyday users to help shape how Genie 3 is rolled out, so its future is everyone's business. By the way, if you're wondering what happens if you ask Genie 3 to build Nissam's ultimate game show world, stick around. I've got some wild ideas, and I want you to throw in your own in the comments below. So where does Genie 3 go from here? We're talking next level training for robots, video games that rewrite themselves as you play, and digital coworkers that act less like overly enthusiastic interns and more like real partners. DeepMind's next steps include refining Genie's world-building chops, testing how agents perform in more realistic scenarios, and figuring out how to responsibly unleash this magic on the world. Like and share this video if you want to see more demos. Leave your craziest prompt ideas below. I'll try to get DeepMind to notice. And hit that subscribe for more AI adventures with yours truly, Nissim. Remember, the future is only a prompt away. And who knows? Maybe someday you'll open your laptop and type, "Build me a world where Mondays are illegal," and Genie 3 will make it so. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and never stop dreaming up worlds of your own. Catch you in the next one.